Cars are pretty complicated. You have an engine, a transmission, suspension, brakes, electronics, fluids, and approximately 900 bolts and clips and random shit. So for the next 4 minutes, I'm gonna explain basically how all of it works. You're watching
Underpowered.
The engine.
Most gasoline engines work by something called the four-stroke cycle. The piston moves down, sucks in all that air and fuel, and then it goes right back up, and it's compressing it up. It's making it really, really strong. It's ready for explosions. And then you get spark. That spark blows it all up. It explodes, and it forces the piston down. When the other pistons are exploding, that forces the piston back up again with all the exhaust gases in it, and it shoves it all out. After the power goes through the engine, it needs to be transferred to the wheels. So now you have the transmission. The transmission's job is basically have like the optimal gear ratio at all times. So let's say you have a 6-speed automatic transmission. That transmission is going to go through the gears as you go up through the revs. So let's say you're going 20 miles an hour. You don't want to be in top gear because you're going to stall the engine. The transmission comes in and it's like, okay, that's probably second gear right there. If you have a manual transmission, you're able to control any one of the gears you can be in. You can be in first gear all the way up to 6th gear or however many gears you have. Some transmissions are more heavy duty than others, and some transmissions came in the Chevy Silverado. The drivetrain is this big long pipe, if it is rear wheel drive, that goes through so it can send the power from the transmission all the way back to the rear tires. But first you got to go through the differential. The differential, it's there to transfer the power through both tires. The differential helps by evening it out so then it doesn't spin the tires whenever you're going in any turn. The best way I can explain it is like on a racetrack. The guys in the inside lane don't need to be going as fast to keep up with the guys in the outside lane. Suspension. Imagine driving a go-kart with no suspension at all. You're bouncing around so much. The suspension is meant to absorb all the shock from, let's say, bumps in the road, potholes, when your girlfriend hits a curb. It doesn't really matter. The suspension is there to save your ass. Steering. It's pretty self-explanatory. You turn the wheel in the car and it turns the wheels under the car. Most modern cars have power steering, which basically uses hydraulics to make it a lot easier to turn the wheel. Back to the video. Now let's talk about the most important part of your car that helps you stop. The brakes. When you press the brake pedal, hydraulic pressure pushes the brake pads against the spinning disc called the brake rotor. The friction slows the car down, and in turn, you stop. A few different types of brakes are drum brakes and disc brakes. Disc brakes are on most of the cars you see today, while drum brakes are way out of style. They haven't been popular since like the 80s. Electrical. Probably one of the most overlooked parts of your car is the electrical. It is the most boring and most tedious to work on. If you've ever tried to set up a subwoofer in your car, you know what I'm talking about. It controls everything through the ECU like fuel injection, ignition, transmission behavior, stability control, ABS, sensors, and so much more. Your car has computers everywhere, especially brand new cars. They just one big box of computers. And there you have it. The car explained in just 4 minutes. Also, you can go to Taco Bell at 1:30 a.m. and order yourself a chalupa. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have actually made my dream come true. I am so eternally grateful for you guys. I've been doing YouTube for 9 years now, and this is the first time I've actually been able to get like a sponsor and like actually turn this into a real thing. So if you enjoy what I do, then consider subscribing, and thank you for watching Underpowered.